The silent apology. Lena thought she knew what love and family meant when she married Sam. A widower with 2 small children, he had warmth in his smile and sadness in his eyes. She believed that with time, Emma and Noah, his daughter and son, would come to accept her. After all, she wasn't trying to replace their mother, only to bring happiness to the family again. But reality was crueler than dreams. Emma, 13 and rebellious, carried her late mother's locket everywhere and barely spoke a word to Lena. Noah, a quiet boy of 9, avoided her gaze entirely. No matter how many dinners Lena cooked, how many toys she bought, or how many times she smiled, they gave her nothing but coldness. Months turned into years. Bitterness grew like weeds in Lena's heart. She stopped trying. When Emma asked to visit their grandparents, Lena would coldly refuse. When Noah cried softly at night for his mother, Lena would close the door, pretending not to hear. "I've done my part," she'd whisper to herself in bed. "They don't want me. Why should I care anymore?" One rainy afternoon, everything broke. Emma stormed into the living room, holding her mother's picture. "Why do you hide this in the attic?" she screamed. "Why do you try to erase her? She was our mother." Lena snapped. The years of rejection, anger, and failure poured out like poison. "Because she's gone. Gone forever. And no matter what I do, you hate me for being alive. I wish I never married your father." The words hung in the air, heavy and cruel. Emma stared at her, eyes wide with shock, lips trembling. Noah peeked from the hallway, tears on his cheeks. Without a word, Emma ran out into the storm, barefoot and crying. Noah followed, calling her name. Panic gripped Lena's chest. She ran after them, into the freezing rain, her heart pounding with fear. The streets were slick, cars speeding by without mercy. Through the blur of tears and water, she saw Emma on the edge of the street, her arms hugging herself tightly, crying uncontrollably. Noah clung to her, begging her to come home. A car screeched nearby. Lena screamed their names, running faster than she ever had. She reached them just in time to pull Noah back from the curb, but Emma slipped from her grasp, falling onto the wet pavement. A driver slammed the brakes, swerving, missing her by mere inches. Emma lay there, sobbing, shaking, terrified, but alive. That moment broke Lena. In the hospital waiting room, after doctors assured them Emma was fine except for minor scrapes, Lena collapsed into a chair and wept. Wept for the cruel words she'd thrown. Wept for the loneliness she'd fueled. Wept for the fear that she had almost lost the children forever. When Emma finally woke, bruised and pale, Lena knelt beside her, holding her fragile hand. "I was wrong," Lena whispered, tears falling freely. "I was so wrong. I was angry, selfish, blind. I wanted you to love me, but I never deserved it. I let my heart turn cold. I hurt you. I am sorry, Emma. I am so, so sorry. I will never try to replace your mother again. But if you ever let me, I want to be someone who makes you safe, not afraid." For the first time, Emma didn't pull her hand away. Silent tears slid down her face. Noah crawled beside her on the hospital bed, holding Lena's sleeve. Time passed. Apologies turned into quiet forgiveness. Walls cracked. Small smiles returned. The pain didn't vanish, but it softened. Years later, on Emma's wedding day, she wore her mother's locket and handed Lena a small bouquet before walking down the aisle. "Thank you for not giving up, Mom," she whispered. Lena wept again, but this time, the tears were full of love, not regret.